y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to be talking about and giving advice to first-time students and incoming freshmen. So this can be for basically any college, university, but I'm obviously kind of targeting students coming to the Southern University and college in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I'm just gonna tell you guys like my experience. I wrote down some like tips and stuff, but I'm gonna tell y'all my experience, what I went through. I'm pretty sure some people are kind of having like the same problems. I'm just gonna talk about like how it was for me and basically what's gonna kind of take place right now. I'm not really gonna talk on that much because I'm unsure on like what's set, because stuff is not set in stone basically. So I'm kind of like unsure, and I am an orientation leader, by the way, so I am here to help. If any of you watching this and are a part of H224 and need help with anything, shoot me a DM, let me know, message me, and I would try my best to help. So first, starting off, going to college for me was just, I don't know, it was a great experience. I actually finished my first year of college recently, and I actually did really good. Like my the spring semester, I didn't have any C's whatsoever, which I was so happy about. My first semester, I think I had like 2 C's or maybe like 1 C. I don't know, can't remember, but I actually did good. My aunt was telling me that her first semester in college, she made like D's and F's. Or did she say F's? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so going into college, I probably should like make a list of things like you should need. Okay, like if you're staying in a dorm, you're gonna need dorm essentials. Like, don't just go crazy and just buy a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Oh, I'm gonna, buy all this stuff and I'm gonna take it with me, because you don't actually know your dorm situation yet. Yet you may see pictures and videos and you get inspiration, but until you're actually there and actually in the setting and in the midst, don't go crazy and overboard, because you have to remember that you are sharing a room with another person. So I was told don't go like crazy and just buy all this kind of stuff, because I was unsure of the room size. So I stayed in US Jones. I stayed on the 2nd floor. Okay, I'm back. My camera got cut off because Siri thought I was talking to her for some reason. But I stayed on the 2nd floor of Jones. My roommate was from Chicago. Let's see. I didn't have a car my first semester. Did I? No, it was towards the end. I lied. Like first, like going and starting off, I didn't have a car, put it like that. But I brought it later on. But anyway, so that was me. Okay, so going into college and everything. My aunt is an alumna of Southern, so she was there to help me and assist me. But some things have changed, prior to her actually being on campus. So going on campus, you have your orientation days and things like that. So I picked the last orientation because I wanted to move in early, which I think it was like maybe like 2 days before everyone else moved in. So I moved in, got my stuff. I wasn't in such, I didn't have to deal with the hassle of moving in with everybody else. It was the people who were there for that last orientation session. So I did that, and honestly, it was great. It was actually really good. But the last orientation session is really out-of-state students and transfer students. So I didn't have like the hype crowd, as some people might say, because the first or second or third orientation, there were a lot of people, I guess, from Louisiana, and it was just kind of like different. Culture is different with people out of state and everything like that. So you kind of didn't have some the same hype man, I guess you can say, with my orientation. But it was still good overall. So there were group chats made on GroupMe. There were group chats made, you know, like iMessage, just a lot of different ways that I was able to connect with different people, but they kind of got cut off really. So like by the time you got there, you used to talk to people and you used to know these people, but then eventually you kind of pick that back up. But like for me going into college and starting off, I really didn't have anyone. I had my cousin. She was she went with me. Well, she didn't. She goes to Southern as well. So I had her, and but she didn't go with me. She didn't do the same orientation session as me. So yeah, I didn't see her until like move-in day. But and then she had a friend she introduced me to, and then her friend had a friend. You know, it's just kind of like networking, which is kind of like a good thing. So my advice would be to network. Don't be afraid to make friends. So I did my orientation. I was, you know, making friends or whatever. I'm sociable, so I'm not afraid to make friends. But don't be afraid. I know some people may be shy, you know, in their own little comfort zone, you know, don't want to step out of the shell, you know. But college, you're going to have to do that. And it's for the best, honestly. So I moved in. I did my orientation and everything, and everybody else moved in. But I still had a problem. I was moved in, but yet I still have to deal with financial aid. So financial aid for me was stressful. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what I had to do. I had this balance that I had to be paid. I didn't know where to get a loan. How do I get a loan? Like, what do I go through? Like, who do I talk to? So don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask. You will find the solution. You will find, you know, they will find you help. People, like, you know, ask an orientation leader, ask an employee at Southern. Somebody will help. You will get help. Or any college, you know, if you're not going to Southern, like if you need help with anything, ask somebody, they will direct you in the right direction. So that's another thing, like finding your way around campus. Of course, you may not be familiar with it, but there is a campus map online to where you can actually use and study it prior to coming to orientation, prior to coming to campus, or whatever you need to do. It's what I did, and that's the only reason that I knew how to get to the dorms, because mom was like, have you looked at the campus map or anything? You know, like, do you know, like, how to go? I was like, nope. And she's like, you just going? Yep, I'm going. And I was like, well, they say there's going to be signs and stuff. So, yes, there will be signs to direct you. Well, there were for me. I'm not going to say they will be because I don't know what's going to be like. So let me rephrase that. But for me, there were signs, you know, for check-in when you go to orientation, you go to the union, and, you know, the different buildings. Like the first week, they had signs for outside of each building, you know, like the name of it. Let's say you have to go here for class, and you don't really quite, you know, you're not sure where it's at, but you ask someone, they told you it's like down on this street, but you don't really know. You just look for the name. It's on one of the signs, which is like right out by the road. So it's kind of easy for you to find your building. Also, another thing is to download Google Maps, because Google Maps has all the buildings on campus on there. So if you need to find a building, just type in the name, use the walking, how you're traveling. You're not traveling in the car, you're walking, and that will help you. It's a huge help. It was a huge help for me until I found out where everything is. So, and I advise that for anyone who's going to a college campus and you're not quite sure. Use your college map online and download Google Maps, because Google Maps was actually more helpful than the Maps app on my iPhone, because the buildings weren't quite pulling up. So yeah, just ask if you need help with anything. So back to my financial aid situation. I just asked, and my aunt was kind of helping me because I had a balance that had to be paid, and your balance have to be paid, and your stuff had to be taken care of, by a certain period, or they will start, they start putting in classes and stuff like that. So I didn't want that to happen to me, and I wasn't trying to go back home. So I had to take care of my business, and my business will take care of me. So I, did what I had to do. If you have to get a Parent Plus loan, you apply for that. Or if you have to go get your awards, like your unsubsidized, subsidized loans adjusted, or whatever. Like you have to go into financial aid, and then you have to wait in line. Download the app. It's called I forgot what it's called, but it's this app that you wait in line with. Now, another thing, when I'm thinking about this line, it is quite important that you come early. If you know that you have, like, let's say you logged in banner and everything, you check your financial aid, and you see that you have a problem, and you know that you're going to have to talk to someone, please come early. Please come when financial aid opens up. Be waiting outside the doors before it even opens up, so you can be the first person, if not, the first 5 people, whatever, 10 people in line, and you can get your stuff taken care of before the line on the line the online, through the app fills up and you can't even get in line. So don't be that person. Don't come late. Don't drag around. Take care of your business, and your business will take care of you. So if you have a situation, a problem, always go early, get it taken care of, get it out the way. So, and then pretty sure, once you get that, if it is to where, I know, like, when I was moving in, they was like, you can't move in until, like, your financial aid stuff is taken care of. But of course, they let people move in, regardless of that, because financial aid just couldn't really tackle getting all those people and the stuff, like, done within the time period. So it was extended. So yeah, that's another thing. But just take care of your business, and your business will take care of you. So I got my financial aid taken care of. I was so relieved. I was so happy. That was done. I could enjoy the rest of Welcome Week. Y'all, Welcome Week has so many activities, so many things going on. You're going to want to be a part of Welcome Week. Like, there's some things, maybe like a couple things that kind of got canceled because of the weather. Like, they was going to have I think like a big water slide, like, I guess, like, a lot of outdoor stuff. I'm trying to think. It was supposed to be a block party too, like, where they play music or whatever out in the circle. I'm just basically thinking about my orientation and then Welcome Week. Welcome Week is like the first week before school actually starts. So, like, you're just there, and you're just going to events, and you're just getting used to campus and all like that, which is like the best time ever. So that's basically my experience with orientation and everything like that. Please go to the events at orientation, because the things they're going to tell you is actually really useful, and that's at any college. Please go, because there's some things that I found out that my friends didn't know, or whatever, because I don't know if they didn't actually go to orientation, but they said that that wasn't talked about at their orientation, but which I don't know. But I had information that was useful to them. So my on-campus living is what I'm talking about now. Well, I already kind of talked about that, but I stayed at Jones, as I already said. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 or so dorms on campus. So there's a lot to choose from. Some of them, they're probably only online. There's listed only 2 for freshman females and 1 for freshman males, which is Jones. You have the dorms, and then you have the university apartments. Well, I stayed in Jones, which is kind of like adjacent to the apartment. And the walk from the front to the back is 5 minutes tops for me. I could probably make it in 4 if I walk really fast. Now, we do have gotcha bikes on campus that you can like rent and you can ride them in, but you have to go and park them at the charging stations, because if not, it's gonna just, go dead and it will just continue to be running and whatever the situation is. I don't know. I never really rented a bike, but yeah, that's helpful. I mean, you could bring your own bike on campus, your scooter, whatever. That'll be useful if you don't feel like walking, and you might want to wear some walking shoes for orientation because you're going to be walking a lot. And it's going to be hot, so wear comfortable clothes, appropriate, of course. We don't want to see, your shorts and stuff hanging out. Please don't do that. That's for like anywhere. Like, just don't do that. Like, I'm not sure like the guidelines for other orientations, but don't do that. Please don't. But hopefully there will be an orientation, because as of now, like I said, everything's not set in stone, so I don't know what's going to be going on, but I'm just telling y'all my experience and advice to y'all. So, yep. Told y'all dorms. Okay, on campus dining. We have 2 dining halls. It's called Mayberry and Dunn. Dunn is connected to Bowley, which is a co-ed dormitory, which is like male and female. And with that one, they have their own room, but they have the suite shares a bathroom. And then with Jones and Shade and Tidy, it's like 8 people in a suite, and then 4 people share one bathroom, and the other 4 people share another bathroom. But the only way you can get to the bathroom is by going in between these, like A and B is 2 separate rooms, but they share the bathroom in the middle. You get what I'm saying? And C and D is the same way. People might tell you that D rooms are the biggest. It depends on the dorm. I'm just gonna be honest. Jones, for us, I guess you could say that, because I had a C room and it was pretty big. And yeah, some people told me that the C's on the second floor were bigger than the ones on the first floor, which didn't make sense. Or which I can see it being bigger than the A room, because I don't know, I just never really been like all the rooms been like you can see, like, because our suite mates really just like we talk. No, I'm lying. We really didn't talk that much, so I really didn't like go in their room, and stuff like that. But I guess, C room was just pretty big. So don't be like discouraged like if you get like an A room or something, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a dorm room. So I mean, you're not gonna get like this presidential suite hotel that you're wanting. You're not gonna get a room that size. So you're not gonna get like, y'all get what I'm saying. Anyways, it's just remember that it's a dorm room. That's why I said don't just go buying all kind of stuff, going crazy, oh, I'm gonna get this, and then you get here and you don't have any room to put all of that. And I'm gonna tell you guys some things that is really useful that you just absolutely just should buy when buying stuff for a dorm room. But events that take place on campus. Like during welcome week, there's gonna be like a theme for the week. Ours was like Jackchella, like Coachella, but a Jackchella. And each day there was like a numerous amount of events throughout that day. So you don't really have to go to, these events. But I mean, why not? It's welcome week, You're going to want to get out. The friends that you made, on Twitter or whatever, you're going to want to see them. Y'all going to get out, have fun, meet other people. It's going to be fun, because welcome week is not only for new students, but it's to welcome the other students back as well. So, I mean, you're just going to get out and have fun. It's just going to be lit. So, yeah, just try to be open-minded when it comes to doing events. Like, just don't stay in your dorm. Like, don't be that person. Like, don't be boring. Like, don't, like, go out and, if you are coming from out of state, this is a new state for you. This is a new city or whatever, if you're not from the area, you know, everything is new for you. Get out, go see things, have fun. But yeah, I mean, that's what I did. And my freshman year was lit. Like, it was lit. Like, I be thinking about just some things that I did. And I'm just be like, wow, like, I really had fun my freshman year of college. And I can't believe, like, it's over. Like it's really over. Like, for real. Like, okay, that was quick. But it seems like I just went. It's like I just went. But y'all, it was just fun. And it's college is all about what you make it. So if you don't get out, if you just stay in your room, like, you know, you're gonna be homesick. You might be homesick for a while. But see, that's when you count on your friends and your mentors or whatever that you have by your side, your family. That's when you count on them, you know, to be there and support you, you know, guide you and help you. So, you know, if anyone gets homesick or anything and needs a friend, hey, hit me up. I mean, I'll do my best to help y'all. But yes, my social media handles are in the description below, so feel free to, you know, add me, whatever. If you have any questions regarding anything, hit me up. So another thing I want to talk about is like dorm room essentials. Like, what do I need for my dorm room? Like, y'all, people came, I ain't gonna cap, people came like with big 50-inch TVs, stuff like that. I've seen like a couple people. Of course, I really don't know like what most people brought, because the actual moving day I was kind of like in and out. I wasn't like on campus that day. But what I was gonna say, I had a 32-inch, and it was a smart TV, real cool. It went above my closet. You know, you're gonna want a TV regardless if you know your roommate and, you know, y'all paired together and y'all gonna be in the same room. That's a different thing. But my advice will still be to have your own TV, because, you know, if you can, you know, if you're able to buy your own TV or whatever. But that's my advice, because what I was gonna say. What if you don't want to watch what she's watching or he's watching or something? You know, of course, y'all, it would probably maybe be hard to watch it at the same time, but, you know, maybe they're playing their game and you want to watch TV. I mean, you know, it's kind of like, it'll just all be different. You know, some people may not be on the same page. Some people may not be on the same page as their roommates. So I'd say just always get everything for yourself, because you never know. So don't be going expecting, you know, that, oh, I'm not going to get this because I'm sure my roommate will have it. No, you kind of want to have everything for yourself. This is my viewpoint. So get your refrigerator, your microwave, your all your basic essentials that you will need. You cannot cook in a dorm room, so you will get a fine, you know, and all like that. It's all in the move-in, you know, rules and guidelines and stuff like that. What to bring and what not to bring. So all that's gonna be listed, and I'm pretty sure there's these big lists of things to bring for the dorm, but some of those things you really don't actually need. So like I said, get the essentials, you know, get you your mattress comforter. Everybody pretty much know all of that, but you also want to get a mattress topper, like a memory foam mattress topper, because the bed will be twin size and it's gonna be kind of springy, so, you know, you want that mattress foam on top to kind of, you know, level that out for you. And that's kind of like, even like with my bed at home, like I have a mattress topper with memory foam mattress topper, which actually makes sleeping more comfortable. So yeah, let's see what else. Cleaning supplies. Get cleaning supplies, because you're going to want to clean your dorm, you know, prior to getting there, and you know, throughout staying there and everything. Shower curtain. You won't need a shower rod, depending on, I know ours had like the shower rod built in, so we didn't need a shower, we just need a shower curtain. You know, I know some girls may want to decorate it up with like in the bathroom, like have mats. I mean, that's all, like, be creative, decorate it, but I'll say don't do that until you guys have made your met your sweet mates and stuff. So maybe you can kind of like, oh, how about I buy this, and well, ask them like, y'all want to decorate, and oh, you can buy this and we can buy this, just come together and just, and then if you want to decorate the suite, I know some people decorated their suite, and okay, we'll buy this and y'all will buy that, and there's actually a place in the suite for you actually set it up like a living room, so y'all can actually make your dorm rooms at home, or make it feel what's best for you. So yeah, just don't go too crazy with buying a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to moving to a dorm room, because it'll be best to wait until you get there and and see what else you might need. But yeah, that's basically my experience, kinda. Well, yeah, basically. And then just my freshman year, like, oh, the most important thing, I had talked about everything else, I didn't talk about classes. The most important thing is to go to class. Please go to class. Please, please, please go to class. Please, I beg y'all, go to class. Please go to class. Like, don't be that person that's just, oh, I'm gonna skip, oh, I'm gonna go skip this class, go to these others. No, go to class, get to know your professors, engage, be that bright, shining star in the class. Be that person. Like, y'all get what I'm saying. Just don't, I don't know, because you never know the time when you may want to join something and you may have to ask for a letter of recommendation, and you ask your professor and you don't attend class, which of course, people that don't attend class usually don't be applying for something that asks for a letter of recommendation. I mean, honestly. But yes, please attend class. Please, engage with other people in the class. If they're creating group chats, join it. Network. You never know when you might have to ask, when you need help with something, you might have to ask that person or someone in the class about advice about this class that you plan on taking, or the professor or something, like, so I say ask people, and I'm pretty sure someone will help you, so don't be afraid to ask. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I can talk about my freshman year, my fall semester schedule. I had to take math. It was a remedial. English. What else? Oh, intro to business, because I'm a business management major. What else? I don't know. I'm missing something. Anyways, my classes are kind of basic, but I just went every day, raining, sleeting, snowing. It didn't snow. Y'all know I'm joking. But I went every day, and I just tried my best and did my best. And honestly, that's all I can say. That's all my advice, to you, is that's all I can say to do. Just go and try your best. Do your best. And then maybe college is not for everyone. That's true. But at least go a semester. If you're thinking about it, go a semester, see how you like it, see how it is. And if you don't want to continue it, you don't have to go back. Just, stop. But at least you can say you tried. And, that's all. So if you guys see me on campus, SU24 or whatever, or anyone, UL24, whoever may be watching this, and it's ULA24, anybody who may be watching this that needs help, needs or college advice or anything, just hit me up. Let me know. I'll do my best to help y'all. And so yeah, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Hope y'all got something out of this video. If you have a question, like I said, hit me up, comment down below, whatever. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Yeah.